It was actually blurry. You too. What's good, everybody? Aphectz here. Today I'm back with another video. Now today we're going to be going over Dubby's defensive scheme, cover 3 cloud, what he likes to do versus bunch. I'm going to be going over this, and I'm going to be explaining to you guys how to run it, and some tips as well, extra stuff that you know what I'm saying, you could do that's extra that he doesn't do that might help you out. So without further ado, let's get on to it. So for the personnel, you guys want to have your fastest edge rushers, you know what I'm saying, just right there at all times. Fastest edge rushers there. That's just how you want to run it. You want to make sure the curl flat, you want to make sure the cloud flat is towards the bunch side. So sometimes it'll look like that when you come out, even if it's auto flip is on. So you want to keep it like that, right? You want to basically flip it to the cloud flat is on that side of the field. Now what that's going to do is you see the gap between these two guys. The gap between these two guys is not that big compared to how if it would be in a regular cover 2 or regular cover 3, right? So what that's going to do is this guy, he's going to play towards the sideline a little bit better. He's going to play more aggressively towards the corner routes. He's not going to play it, but because he's in this position, in this area, right? When they throw a corner route that's going to get over the top of the cloud flat, like let's say they run the Z spot or something, or they run a route specialist corner route, and it gets over the top of your cloud flat, this guy you can click on and either hit stick him out of bounds to make a play, or you can swat, you can hold X to swat it, or even press Y to get a pick. Now so for pretty much this, you see this guy right here, because you're gonna want to press, right? And if you press, right, that guy, you see that guy over there, well, you guys have somebody fast, right? He's gonna beat this guy on the press. Usually on cover 3s, when it's an ISO side that's pressed like this, he's gonna get beat over the top of the head. You're gonna get hit over the top of the head with just a fade or a streak, right? And it will happen. It will basically, you'll fade, he'll press him, right? Look at this, right? So he'll press him, and he'll basically press him. He'll win up to right here at the 40, and then right around here, that's when the wide receiver will win. So what you want to do is you want to back this guy up. You know what I'm saying? If you do press, right, you just back him up and then keep him in an outside quarter or a deep half. How do you outside quarter a deep half? Deep half will be YY, quick adjust, and then X, and then left on the right stick, and that's gonna put him in the outside quarter. Or if you don't want to, if you don't want to get cover 3 beater from this side, let's say they have like a cover 3 beater from that side, to prevent that, YY X, and then right on the right stick to put him in a deep half. That's gonna basically protect you from everything, but it's not gonna protect you from crossing routes. Like, that's why the quarter is better. I like playing aggressive. Like, I don't mind giving up a 1-play touchdown because I'm an aggressive player, so I'll play like outside quarters, you know what I'm saying? That's how I'm gonna play this guy. I'm gonna keep him in an outside quarter unless they have a cover 3 beater, because I know the cover 3 beater with wide receiver post where it's the deep post route. So I don't know a cover 3 beater that can go from bunch side to the left. You know what I'm saying? I'm not familiar with it, so unless somebody shows me something like that, then I'll basically adjust to it. But I like to keep him in the outside quarter, so when they're running verticals or something, this guy, I can click onto him. So you can either keep him in a half or a quarter. And yeah, so now this 3-rec hook right here. This 3-rec hook, a 3-receiver hook, is basically one of the best zones in the game. And what it does is basically it's gonna play aggressively underneath. Now, that's what a 3-receiver hook does. It plays aggressively underneath, or it matches to a route, just like it will match to crossing routes, similar to how mid reads do. Some mid reads, right, they'll match to crossing routes if there's no other defender. Like let's say this hook curl doesn't take the crossing route, right? Then this 3-receiver hook will match the crossing route. That's usually how it plays. If another defender doesn't take or if your user is not taking the crossing route, the 3-rec hook will man up to it. or it'll play aggressively. If it's like a drag route, the 3 receiver hook, or a curl route, it'll play aggressively underneath, and it'll make plays, like basically plays really good. This hook curl is natural. It's a natural hook curl, so it's gonna play a little bit better than like anything if you shade underneath or shade over the top. The hook curl is you're not all right. So when you shade your coverage, right? Let me explain to you guys this. When you shade your coverage, right? Let's say I shade underneath, and then shade over the top for cloud flats, right? I'm not shading just my other guy, my outside corners, right? I'm shading my whole defense, because you know what I'm saying, you're shading. So now these guys are just got shaded underneath, and like this hook curl just got shaded underneath and got shaded over the top. So now it's gonna play like a shaded underneath and shaded over the top hook curl. It's not gonna play like a regular natural hook curl. You know what I'm saying? So you just want to keep it. You want to keep it as a natural hook curl, and even this curl flat. It's a, you know what I'm saying, it's still gonna be a solid route. Now if they keep throwing running back routes on the table, then you could just put this guy in a hard flat, right? Put him in a hard flat naturally though. Don't shade underneath, right? Just keep him in a hard flat. Just put him in a hard flat, so you still keep the zone. But if that's not happening, just keep him in a curl. And yeah, so what you guys want to do for bunch, this is against bunch. I already showed how to go over how to run versus trips. So versus bunch, basically what you're gonna do is you are gonna basically press this guy right here, this RB guy. You're gonna press this guy. They're most likely gonna have a flat route from the tight end, and you don't know what routes they're gonna have. Usually the flat route is gonna be universal from the tight end for the most part. If it's a basic setup, you can also the drag might be a drag on the tight end, might be a curl, might be a streak, but just universal, you're probably gonna see a flat route. So your job is just to bump the RB route. You want to bump the RB so you bump him basically, and then it's going to throw off the timing of the routes. That's pretty much what you want to do versus bunch. And that's, you know what I'm saying, you could press, you can do whatever you want, but don't baseline. I can't remember if you baselines or not. So but yeah, it's just a solid, you know what I'm saying, you just have a bunch of zones. What this is you have a bunch of zones and you have a bunch of timing. Now what's gonna kill this is 5 routes. If they 5 route out of this is gonna get dotted. But you can spread your D line and crash up and then gas pass to get even more pressure. And let me just show you guys how fast the pressure gets there. You bump that RB route, and then that wasn't that fast of pressure, but you see there was a little seam where the A route could have got open. But you know what I'm saying, that's where you know what I'm saying, you also have that. You could outside quarter that, you could press that, and you can move that guy up. You could also, you don't have to manually move him up. You could Y individual X, and then you could back that guy off, right? So how you do that, you will back him off. You go Y A X and then back off, right? Or you could spot, you know what I'm saying, you could back that guy, so you back your corner off, right, if he's pressed. Or you can I just like manually moving him up like that, you know what I'm saying, getting my guys. You keep that guy right there. You could even disguise it as a blitz. You could also blitz that guy if you really like. You can do a lot of things. You could blitz this guy coming off the edge. Like, you can do a lot of things, but I like sending 3, and this is how, you know what I'm saying, this is how W runs his defense. So yeah, so that's how you want to have it. You gotta have that cloud flat to that side. You're gonna have this guy over here, but that's how you want to run it. Let me show again. So you beat that guy and you just use everything. You know what I'm saying? A was open though, right there. Wow, A was actually open. Once the pressure didn't get there actually. So, but you just want to, the pressure is going to get there and stuff like that when you have your abilities. You want to use a team like the Texans so the pressure can get there, but that's what you're going to have. Now on 4th and long, what he likes to do, he says once it gets to 4th and long, like in something you want to play, like, I mean 4th and like short, or like 4th and 8, 4th and 4, something like that. You want to play aggressive. You don't want to give them the same look. You run the same look 20 times a game, like you said, and people are going to get a hang of it. So something on like 4th and like 4th and 4, 4th and 8. Now you can get aggressive, you know what I'm saying? You could man this guy up right there, right? You could start getting aggressive now, you know what I'm saying? You man that guy up right there, you man that guy up right there. You know what I'm saying? You put that guy in a hard flat over there, and now you gotta, you know what I'm saying, you get aggressive now, like, and that's where That's where you start getting adjusted. You'll have aggressive defense. Now, this is all your field though. You know what I'm saying? This is all your field over here. You have this deep middle, so you have to watch anything that goes on the deep middle. That's just you. So you have to watch RB if RB goes up. You know what I'm saying? But you got to get aggressive sometimes. Sometimes you got to play defense a little bit aggressive. You'll man everything up and you'll just watch your guys shed. You look at everything, and then the Y was open. You know what I'm saying? Y was open, but you would have to let him throw that Y. You would have to let him throw that Y, and your cloud flat will have to make a play on that. But just, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's gonna come down to. And yeah, it's pretty simple. The concept of this is just a simple concept. Just a lot of zones, and sending 3 versus a very good bunch. Like bunch is always going to be good, so you're basically just sending 3 with a lot of zones, forcing them to make reads and make plays. They're gonna have to take their checkdowns, and when they take their checkdowns, you got McKinney and you got Cunningham, you got Reed. You know what I'm saying? You got people just hitting them in the face, popping them in the mouth, and you know what I'm saying, you're eventually gonna force a fumble. So that's really just the concept of this. It's not really hard. It's not really like, it's pretty basic, but a lot of people don't, you know what I'm saying, know basic things. But yeah, to stop the run, there's not really anything to stop the run in this. But to stop the run, keep people in the box. The best thing to do is keep multiple people in the box. And let's see something like base. It's just, you just want to keep multiple people in the box, and just like that's what you want to do. You just want to keep multiple people in the box and just hope they don't break off nothing. Like, I don't have actual, like, there's no actual run D out of this. I know how to stop the run out of cover 1, because that's all I run, so I can make a video on that. But yeah, that's it for this. That's how you stop bunch. It's not, you know what I'm saying, nothing really too crazy. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Pretty simple. Another video will be coming out tonight, and I'm out. Peace.